Hello, my name's Johnny Knoxville. This is THR on the scene live at Sundance. This is Daniel Junge, the director of our documentary Being Evil. And this is Stacey Wilson of The Hollywood Reporter.
I know that you've been a lifelong fan of Evel Knievel. Tell me how this project came about and how did you end up partnering with your friend here?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're both lifelong fans. I think.
Oh yeah.
My stunts were much smaller than Johnny's, but I approached A&E, the History Channel, to do this film, and they said, "We love it. Can you do it with Johnny Knoxville?" And,
really, you were requested.
So
and it was like.
It's been a great partnership. This guy, he's actually a very serious documentary filmmaker. He doesn't present that way.
I can tell.
This is my serious face. I love the process of making this film. I'm a huge fan of documentaries. It's kind of all I watch, really. I don't really watch that many movies. I watch more documentaries. Since this gentleman has won an Oscar, I thought he would be a wonderful person to team up with, and we both have a love of Evel Knievel.
And what was the craziest thing you learned about him that you didn't know making the movie?
There were so many. You could have done a whole documentary just on his life before he became Evel Knievel, before he started jumping.
That was later in his life.
Yeah, he's around 26 or 27.
And Johnny, since you're a man who enjoys stunts, the occasional stunt, if you could have done a stunt with Evel, what would you have liked to have done? Or attempted, rather?
I don't know if you ever had anyone hanging on to him on the back of the motorcycle, but or I would like ride like Michelle Pfeiffer did in Grease 2 and like face him on while he's doing a jump, but I don't think Evel would think that's too funny. But it would be entertaining to watch.
And very sweet too, you might say.
Yes, eye contact.
Eye contact.
One of his only stunts with eye contact.
But Knoxville did some Knievel-esque stunts. He did a tribute to Evel Knievel.
That's right.
Why you got to bring that up? I ended up injuring myself on that. We did a tribute to Evel Knievel, and this is a Hollywood Reporter, so I got to keep it above ground.
No, you're fine. Keep it as low as you like.
I tore my urethra trying to backflip a motorcycle. So.
How's everything going down there now?
Oh, it's awful. I've had 2 kids since then.
Okay,
so yes, everything. But I had the catheter for twice a day for 3 years after that.
What you've done for your craft, it's very inspiring, Johnny.
Yeah, well, I blame that one on Evel.
We've been playing a game the last few days with our panelists called Best, First, Worst, and Last. And today happens to be the day where we ask questions associated with the worst. What is the worst job you've ever had?
Preston Lacey, one of the Jackass guys, had the worst job that I've heard of. He worked at the toilet.
Sewage?
The sewage plant, yeah. And there was a screen they had that all the sewage goes through, and he had to scrape off all the things off the screen. And
that sounds
terrible.
like a perfect thing for the next Jackass movie, by the way. So.
Yes. No stick, just your hands. What was your worst job?
Being a production assistant, it's not the job of being a production assistant, but when you think you're a director and you want to convince everyone you're a director and you're serving coffee, and it's like, here's your coffee, but I'm actually a director.
Yes, right. Painful in different ways.
You know I'm acting.
Worst, this could be a best, but guilty pleasure on your DVR that you would say is probably the most embarrassing.
I love My Fair Lady, but that's not embarrassing. That's not embarrassing.
That's a little embarrassing.
I just bought Tiptoes the other day, that movie where Gary Oldman played a little person. Oh, yeah. I'm dying to see that. I haven't watched it yet, but just watch the trailer online. You're like,
yes.
Wow. But I love Gary Oldman.
He is the best.
You know what I'll revisit sometimes is the Flash Gordon from the late 70s.
Oh,
Do you know that one?
Yeah. That was
that's
a good
guilty pleasure.
What's your worst bad habit?
But I bite my fingernails, but I also bite my toenails, which really grosses people out.
Is this true?
Yeah, and I can put like my leg behind my head, so I'm really limber. And one of my friends, I kind of spit the toenails on him, and he always wants to fight me after I do that. Thank you for joining us on THR, live on the scene at Sundance, and I think we're about to do some
Some shenanigans, yeah.
Yeah. With eye contact? Okay, I look. I want to make one. I'm just, whoop.
Oh!
All right.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry. Can't leave the director hanging.